As we return for the fourth and final quarter, Gaye has 7 blocks, all in the third quarter. So I guess he was reserving his energy for the third canto.
Absolutely, and then expect UP to shoot a lot of outside jumpers now because he basically owned them in the defensive end in the first.
Well, he continues to stay in the game. He looked a little bit winded, but I guess in between quarters he was able to regain some strength. Nice look inside.
Yeah, good pass there from Salem.
And Go moves so well without the basketball.
Very bright future for Go. Reminds us of a player that used to play for Antipolo in the first conference, Mark Mantuano.
I remember him. Guy's got to be careful with that swipe a while ago of Tikuju. Remember, he's got 3 personal fouls. Block number 8.
That wasn't a block. That was like a volleyball spike bounce.
Can we give him 2 blocks for that one?
Oh, he actually could have just grabbed it out of the air on that one.
Well, I think he wanted to just have an emphatic block more than anything else. But I remember Charles Barkley doing that, just getting it up in the air and just bringing it right back down. There's Go with the offensive rebound. He gets fouled.
You know, when you have a tremendous shot blocker behind you, it just gives guards so much more confidence to go for those steals. They say to themselves, hey, okay, even if I get beat, go deal with Gaye down low. It's your funeral there too.
Good luck. In fact, you know what they try to do is they're trying to funnel them into Gaye.
I mean, why not? The way he's been doing things, 8 blocks already.
And all in the second half.
Wow.
7 in the third, 1 here in the fourth.
He gets almost an offensive rebound as well.
Foul would be called on Napa. Great sportsmanship there from UP.
Help him up.
That was Aparcar, who was a real spark plug in the first half, but they've been able to really keep him in check here in the third. Let's see if he can explode here in the fourth.
As we have a wet spot that the referee's keeping an eye on. Of course, we want everybody to stay safe. And this beautiful Marikina Sports Center, newly painted just for the FBA. Thank you, Mayor Del de Guzman, for that.
Perfect. What a way to usher in the league here. And of course, to usher in Marikina as one of the new members.
Yes. The Marikina Wong's Deliverers.
Deliverers.
I like that. It's almost biblical.
Yeah, I agree. Cinco's going to take a seat here. As Mosqueda comes right back in. A minute and a half gone here in the fourth and final quarter. UP cannot buy a basket even from the free throw line.
Yeah. You can tell a guy that's not that confident when he just backs away from the line as well. Good shooters, stay there till that ball is to the bottom of the net.
Well, that time he did it perfectly the way as you described it. Gaye is going to take a seat. Maybe just about 2 minutes rest, and then he's going to be back in for defensive purposes. Go, swings it outside, Salem. Almost a bad pass there from Pate. Mosqueda thought about it. It falls to Napa.
Pretty good defensive set. Last one by UP. See if they can turn that into some points.
This is the time for Tekuju to go to work because Gaye is on the bench, cooling his heels.
He was open. He's like, give me the ball.
And he's screaming for it.
You know, that's the thing. When you're a guard and your big man is open, they don't get it. They're not happy.
And you see, he went straight to Bata. He looked at him and said, you got to give me the ball.
Exactly. When you're in that scoring position, there's no easier shot in basketball than a layup.
And now you go to your strengths. And at this time, as we mentioned, Tekuju, his counterpart, Gaye, is on the bench. Bataj for 3. Short. Nice tap that time by Go. Everybody just waiting for it. Napa went up, got it, and overshoots.
Tigaju comes down with that rebound. UP's got to push the pace just a little bit.
Gokia for three. Offline. Pate, he can hit that, and does.
You know, a lot of facets. This guy's, he's got an upside. That's to put it lightly.
And that's why he was part of the national
shoot.
team.
There you go.
Tekaju a little bit outside of his comfort zone, tries to bring it closer, and a foul is going to be called. It's going to be on Pate.
But even the style of defense that he was putting forth there, he's basically telling Tigaju, you ain't getting in here. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to let you have an easy path to the basket, that's for sure.
Tekaju trying to seal. He's being pushed out of position there by Pate. The looper works.
That was
Espanola.
pretty nice play there by John Espanola. Nice little left-handed teardrop.
Go thought about it. It's now with Salem. They swing it over. They're trying to look for Pate. There's a turnover. Foul's going to be called on Salem. He was just trying to get out of the way.
Yes, he was, but he's got to do a little bit better job. That will send John Espanola to the line. John came to us via the U.S. He was born in San Jose, California. Went to high school at Piedmont Hills High School. And he is a first-year sports science major at UP. I got a lot of tidbits and information in the FBA this conference.
And that's the great way to be able to introduce these players to all the fans out there. Second a little bit too strong, but Romero picks up that board.
Nice offensive rebound there.
Romero thought about it, swings it to the other side. Sablan. Romero there for second servings.
Wow. I won't be surprised if Coach Joey G calls in Gaye to the rescue once again.
And right on cue, Commissioner Vince Hizon, Gaye rejoins the action.
I kind of figured he would. It is the last 6 minutes of the ball game. He's gotten his good 3.5 minute rest. Should be ready to go.
Gaye loses possession though. Butterfingers that time. Inside, no.
No, no, good play.
And that's what we were talking about. Gaye said just
They
one
got
shot at the basket.
If they're going to try to attack Gaye like that with 3 guys, that obviously says a few open guys down court.
But there was no extra pass. Napa for 3. Yes!
Wow. Nice 3 by Napa. That will be his 15th point of this ball game. He's really playing well.
UP. That's the forced 3, but it works. Just a long 2, the referees say.
Good play there.
That was Kokia.
Get back those 3 points by Napa.
Salem a little bit out of control, but he will be bailed out by the referees.
He did get tripped up a bit there. In case you're just joining us for the first time, you're witnessing a historic Quezon City UP versus Manila NU game. Dito lang sa FBA, Filsports Basketball Association. We are regional, grassroots, and amateur.
In the true sense of the word. 3-pointer not going to work, but there. Second serving is again Mosqueda at the right place at the right time. They're trying to look inside. They finally get inside, and scoring is Kokia. Back-to-back baskets.
Nifty play by Kokia, going around the long outstretched arms of Gaye.
Well, he had to really protect that ball. Use the rim as an extra blocker. Napa thought about it, goes inside to Gaye. Gaye, extra pass. And Mosqueda,
Oh, they're going to get him for a double dribbles.
yes, they're going to say palming the ball.
Palmed it, put it back down. Turnover for Manila as we look at Kia.
And you can see while he was making that layup, he had eyes behind his back saying,
Please don't block
"Where
this.
is Gaye?"
You gotta, with a tremendous shot blocker like that around the basket, you gotta know where he is at all times. Bakar goes bait. I knew he was going to pass it. So when he saw Gaye there, he said, hey, big will probably beat little, so I better pass it off.
Smart play. There's a foul going to be called.
That will be the 4th foul on Cinco. That's a warning for him.
Right now, they'd rather it be on Cinco than it be on Gaye. Romero missed the first.
Romero with 4 points and 9 rebounds. Making a really good accounting of himself in this inaugural game of the second conference of the FBA. We're going to get a double lane violation. Once again, ball will go back to the Manila NU MFT Bulldogs.
They get it past the timeline. Under 4 minutes remaining here in our ball game.
Coach Joey G is calling out horns. That means a double high pick. And then it looks like they're going to just try to dump it down to their big man if they have the chance.
Napa swings it. Pate for 3. That's offline.
Wow. Nice hustle play there by Mosqueda.
Mosqueda at the right place at the right time again. Hurried three-pointer, a little bit too strong. But that should be possession here for NU.
You are correct. Ball possession remains with NU.
Joey Guanyo not happy with that early shot. They had a lot of time to burn. Remember, they're up. And up by 7. Turnover here. Shot short.
It was a very straight shot, but just way too short. You gotta get the ball up to have it, have a chance.
Napa almost lost it. Do they go inside? Pate taking his time. Shot clock is at 6. They've got to make their move now. Nice pass from Cinco. Gaye offline. UP's got to rush. Get into their offense quickly. Three-pointer on the way.
Big shot if it goes in.
And for UP, it doesn't.
2 minutes and 35 to go. And you just got to take good care of that ball, get some good shots. And UP is really trying their best to pressure.
That might have been the dagger. But look at this, once again. Another offensive rebound for NU. That, together with the big turnovers of UP, has been the story of the game.
Absolutely. They're just having a tough time putting that ball in the basket. They're a little cautious. There's a 6'9" name of guy down there, so it's causing them to have some rough sails in the offense.
Welcome back to the action here at the Marikina Sports Complex. 2:20 remaining. Manila NU up 60-53 against Quezon City University of the Philippines. Four-cornered offense, three-pointer on the way. That's huge.
Oh, that was quite a dagger, like you mentioned, in the UP's chances. 10 points, I should say. With 2 minutes to go is pretty big.
We're now in the twilight zone. A foul is going to be called against UP here. It might be against Abarcar.
Going to get Abarcar for kicking. A little frustrated, I'm sure. Hitting the ground.
Yes, Coach Gingrich. Not happy, definitely, with that last foul.
Yeah, that was tough. I mean, ball possession with a lot of time. Oh, but they get the steal.
That's going to help their
Gonna
cause. But
challenge.
there's Gaye.
Yeah,
And he didn't get the block, but he definitely changed that shot.
absolutely. Almost just as good as a block. Sometimes even better. You guys think twice about taking. Oh, nice pass outside well by Gaye.
And another offensive rebound, Mosqueda again.
So hustle points, I believe, are on the side of NU so far.
No look pass, Gaye inside. No. Perfect pass from Pate. And that's a poor foul from Mosqueda.
You said it. It's going to stop the clock with a minute plus to go, and they are in penalty, so it'll stop the clock, give them 2 points. Kansas City not shooting the ball particularly well. In this quarter, they are shooting 4 out of 14 field goals, only 2 points, and this is in the last 5 minutes. So some things to work on, some things to be drawn up once again on that drawing board for UP. I mean, again, they didn't start particularly quick, and I think getting back in the game took a lot out of them.
Well, they were able to come back. They even led by a few points at one stage, where it looked like the deeper bench of NU, and of course, the better play all around won it for them. Here's Pate for 3, offline. Foul's going to be called on Gaye. That's going to be his 4th.
And what does it do once again? It stops the clock. It lets UP walk to the other side. No time off that clock and shoot a few free throws. So not a very good foul there for Manila NU.
All Gaye needed to do there was really just challenge Tekoju more than anything else. Tekoju, though, can't make the first free throw.
He misses too. That's a killer as well. You know, anytime you got a big import, you know he's going to get fouled a lot, and he can't shoot free throws. It just puts him in a bad situation. That's why we really look forward to players who can, you know, big players who can take up a lot of real estate inside as well as make their free throws.
Tekoju makes the basket, cuts the lead down to 8. Almost a traveling violation by Pate, but they turn it over. And there's a counter steal. Cinco cannot complete the play. And a timeout is going to be called here by NU. 7 seconds remaining, 20 seconds remaining in the shot clock for UP. They're down by 8. They need a basket here.
Almost
a 2 or a 3, it doesn't matter.
Oh, and they get a turnover. That's a killer.
Wow, and especially off the timeout.
Inbounds play. I guess it hit him in a bad part of the hands.
Now all they got to do is just hold on to the ball, talking about NU.
Yeah, the clock is on their side. Just run it out down to about 5 seconds. And
I'm quite surprised UP's not fouling, trying to extend the game. They throw that one up. No foul is going to be called. Abarcar stops, pops for 3. A little bit too strong. Gaye with the board.
And I think that'll be it.
No question about that.
10 seconds to go. So the newest franchise in the FBA, none other than the Manila National University MFT Bulldogs, have a rousing first game, defeating the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons, representing Quezon City. And really good showing, especially for Gaye. I mean, I was very impressed.
And there is your final score. Manila NU MFT Bulldogs winning this one 63-55 over the Quezon City UP Fighting Maroons.